Hey there, what's going on? Gemini, how are you? My name is Antoine. Welcome back to the House of Luminance. I want to thank you so much for your time. I truly appreciate it and value it. This is going to be your general energy for the week of November 20th through the 26th. So let's go ahead and get right on into it, y'all. Messages for Gemini, what's going on for you? Please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe, comment down below as well, you guys. Messages for Gemini. What are the energies for Gemini? All right, this will be the last one. Okay. All right, Gemini. It looks like your challenge here for the week shows up as the Six of Swords. All right. Your ability to walk away from situations that don't serve you, right? Could be quite a challenge. I know, especially when you've invested something or you've invested a lot of mental energy into it already. You know what I'm saying? You've already invested so much mental energy into this, so it can really be quite challenging to maybe kind of get out of those troubled waters onto peaceful territories in spite of that being exactly what it is that you need. You understand? So we already understand that there's probably going to be a situation this week where you really, either there's been a situation this week that occurs, or there is already been a situation that's actively occurring. And then this week is where you just, like I said, find it a challenge to be able to kind of, I guess, just kind of check out, mentally. Yeah, we got the Emperor. Yeah, oh wow. We got the Emperor and then the Empress, followed by the the Queen of Swords, followed by the Fool. So it looks like there was a situation that initially you started, right? You jumped into it, okay? And as you got more knowledgeable about the situation, you advanced and you advanced. You maybe even joined, you maybe even partnered up with someone as things grew, okay? And then somewhere along the line, there could be, harsh communications, a difference in where we're going to grow, how we're going to grow. Really, with the Emperor and the Empress, everything, it really should be, everything really should be moving like a well-oiled machine. But I do feel like somebody has doubts or somebody has suspicions of something. Maybe due to like mistrust. I feel like mistrust could be here as well. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be like a marriage, but because it is the Emperor and the Empress, I could say that this might be a marriage. But it also could be some like a business. It could be a business bedfellow as well. You understand what I'm saying? All of this was just to clarify your challenge card. So, whew. So yeah, I definitely can see how kind of I see where things were growing and things were advancing, and then now it's at the point where it's just there's a lot of uncertainties, there's a lot of division and mistrust, and maybe even miscommunication in a situation as well. Let's go ahead and continue to pull your cards. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles, the Devil, and then the Eight of Wands. Yeah, so there has been some communication. There's been some communication. I can't say, honestly, I can't say that it's pleasant communication, Gemini. And maybe you're not the type of person to talk unpleasantly, but there could be an exception this week that you may have to make. That is like your words are going to have to be cutting, sharp, and almost wounding. Right? This is like I feel like this is a battle. This is a battle, and honestly, if it could be a custody battle, or this could be like a battle for majority ownership of a business. This could be a battle over like an intellectual idea. This could, that's just all the ways that I'm seeing that this could be some sort of legal battle of some degree as well. Eight of Swords, Four of Swords. Wow. Eight of Swords, Four of Swords, and both of these come out here to give us the stem of your energy. So yeah, Gemini, I think that lately you've been kind of feeling a little bit pushed out of your own like idea, like your own intellectual property or your own like mental investments that I was talking about in the very beginning. Like if it almost feels like you've been pushed out. Your hands have been tied. It's like you can't do anything but just, you know, come up with ideas that seem to not get used anyways. Okay? Which is the reason as to why it's like, yeah, which is the reason as to why you had to kind of get a little sharp with your words while also separating yourself from the situation. The devil energy does, excuse me, the devil energy does show up here in the heart of your reading. So I am getting this feeling that it could be something related to a Capricorn, or there could be something where like the energies is like the energy that you're going through is quite like depressive. Or oh, you know what? There we go. Thank you. It's basically it feels like you've been to overcome this type of energy, feeling, you know, unusable, unworthy, and just kind of sitting, feeling like you're just sitting on the sidelines, right? Like to avoid that feeling, you've been like maybe indulging in certain substances, okay? And then during one of those times, this is like really specific, but oh, and then like during those times, you begin to voice, you know, vocalize your need for an independence a lot more. And like I said, I'm not saying that everybody's going to be out here drinking and turning up, trying to numb themselves, but that's just one extreme, okay? To the lesser extreme, if anything, like I said, just because of the feeling of being stifled, you are going to just be a little bit more upfront and direct, okay? So let's go ahead and pull some advice, y'all, because it really feels like a hostile takeover, like legit. Like you began something, you started something, and then someone joined with you, and then at some point they began to put themselves like above you. Okay, we have the wheel moving forward. Okay, give me one more, Spirit. And then we have canoe, upcoming adventure. Okay, so moving forward and then upcoming adventure. I'm getting this feeling where this is not concluded. This is not going to be concluded by the end of the week. It definitely isn't. This situation is saying that, okay, of course, all we can do is move forward. I feel like this can kind of, we do have the big adventure here with the Fool. There may be a need for you to kind of, some of you, you may feel like you want to start over in a particular area. But I think that for many of you, it's like I said, it's hard for you to do that. When I was saying with the with the Six of Swords here, I was saying earlier, it's really, really hard to be able to do that, especially when you've already invested so much. Okay. But there is quite a need to separate yourself from a situation that has done nothing but try to exclude you when you were the one that actually started it. And like, that's where the drama is, you know? I also feel like what this is telling me here, Spirit is saying that, you know, things will cycle back around to the way that they need to be. Okay. If you just kind of give it a little bit of time. I don't know. I think with the knowledge of this, you can kind of just like, you know, maybe I feel Spirit telling me like bide your time a little bit more. But at the same time, there is still some distance that you need to create. Okay. Or it will consume you. Just let me know what's going on, Gemini. I know that was strangely specific, a little bit thick and heavy, but you know, but we can get through it. Thank you so much for your time. I do appreciate it and value it for sure. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next week. So take care. Bye.